Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Livingston again. And I have a little confession to make about this little subject matter that I'm going to be talking about today. And that being the subject of the mummy characters. Now, last year and the year before, I tried to, balance it out when I talk about movies about, supernatural entities, like ghosts, vampires, the Frankenstein monster, things like that. But I felt kind of a little bit of a blind spot when it came to like mummies and Egypt in general. I know that that's like a very big topic, especially around Halloween time. So and I feel real bad that I never saw the original mummy movies. The ones like the early Morris Call time period. And I do regret that. I would like to see them one day if eventually, see all the original mummy movies, because I think that they inspired the next movie in this topic, in this lineup I'm gonna be doing. Now, I think I already covered this movie already once before, but because my hard drive went kablooey, I want to do it again to be sure. And plus, I love the movie so much that I wanted to I want to watch it again. Just because I like seeing Mummy get blasted to pieces. And as you can see, I was gonna be doing a mummy type costume for this, but I don't want to waste the toilet paper. If I wasted that, my father will probably kill me. It probably would make me into a mummy. So anyway, for this video that's dedicated to a month of Halloween, October in 2024, I shall be covering the first mummy movie made in 1999 in the Mummy trilogy. I love the first two mummy movies, but it just happened that this past year I saw the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I didn't like it that much, to be honest with you, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Anyway, now on with the show for the mummy. Now, from what I can understand, this will be pretty much a more action-oriented version of the original Mummy movie, by which they have Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hannah, Jonathan Hyde, and Oded Fearer, and oh Christ, Omid Djalali. Pardon me if I mispronounced the name, but the last guy was from this movie, and more importantly, Sex and the City 2. And and she did voice work for other stuff too, because he's got really just distinctive voice. Speaking of which, I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit buggy, but it turns out that when I was working out at the gym, I had this weird sensation of my nasal passages were on fire. It felt like there was some kind of a pepper spray straight up there for some reason. It wasn't because of any cleaner or anything, because I didn't use any cleaner at that point. and then not anybody or any clone or anything like that. So I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna try my best to make everything sound good. So anyway, this is one of the Universal classic monsters that have been reborn, as it were. And you got Frankenstein, you got his bride, the monster Frankenstein, you got his bride, you got the creature from the Black Lagoon, you got Dracula, you got the Wolfman, and all these classic monsters, but most of them are pretty much locked into European folklore, or say American folklore, or in that general area. But the Mummy movies and the Mummy in general is a big step to expand that out to different parts of the world for Universal. So like the Mummy took place in Egypt, where you have like the desert, the pyramids, and African Arabic speakers. Even the less popular two movies, the Dragon Emperor movie, Mummy number 3, took place in China, and it was pretty significant about the Universal Monster World to include the Far East. So I gotta give him credit for that. But anyway, in the beginning of this movie, we see a flashback. Well, not really a flashback, more of a history lesson as to what happened 3,000 years ago. The opposite of Futurama, in which the main story begins like 3,000 years in the past, right? To show with 3,000 years in the future. In the world of tomorrow. So anyway, they show the past with all the golden stuff of the Pharaoh. Now, I don't know if, for example, they use real life characters as big inspiration for this type of story. There's a real process of mummification where they put big stick in your nose and then they scramble your brains out and then they yank it out through your nose. Very interesting concept that's elaborated upon by Rachel Weisz, the cute Evelyn, who I might add really remind me of my mother in her prime. My father agrees with that too. As pathetic and insulting as it can be when talking about my mother. That's one thing that says that she looks like my mother and she's younger. So anyway, it showed that the Egyptian characters are, the Pharaoh and his love interest are at like a balcony or something, and she's got on like a paint on her so that if it's messed up, the Pharaoh will know that something naughty went on with the Pharaoh's lover and with somebody else, which is weird because you would think that that kind of precaution would be easily tampered with by her, you know, brushing up against something, or maybe it clothes would just paint. I mean, for Christ's sake, she's almost naked during the whole sequence beside the body paint. So it's kind of stupid. But anyway, Imhotep, the high priest of the pharaoh of the time, gets a little bit hanky-panky with her without the knowledge of the pharaoh. So he has killed in the most terrific way possible, buried alive with little scarab beetles. And I don't know if scarabs in the past they were able to eat human flesh, but in this one they're enchanted. They are given eternal life, and that they can eat flesh and make people crazy and stuff, which is a really cool idea. I love the way they burrow under the skin and make people go mad from it. So anyway, they show they show the priests that are underneath the Imhotep, the priestly cards and stuff. They get blamed too for trying to block the way to the guy, to the pharaoh and the Imhotep, because Imhotep and the external moon, his lover, end up killing him, killing the pharaoh together. And the thing is that this is based on this against law and religion together. So then the guards come in, they mummify the priest, and they kill. They capture they capture Imhotep. Now Solomon penetrates himself with a big dagger, because he's the one that can resurrect her, which doesn't make a big difference if he's already dead. So that's that. So then I should point out here that when they had the actors that played the Egyptian people, they first of all, the woman that got to play Akshu the Moon is a Venezuelan woman, very pretty by the way, and because they got to play the Imhotep, the guy named Arnold Veslo, which everybody could have swear on the Mother's Grave was Billy Zane from the Titanic movie, but the eyebrows don't match up, so that's that. This one thing I got bitched about all these people. They're not Egyptian. They're not dark skin enough, because and they also perpetuate the myth that Hebrew slaves built the pyramids, which have been debunked lots of times. So anyway, they show that the very white and light-skinned Egyptians are over there doing this stuff. The guy gets Imhotep gets mummified. Now, I know that the reason why they cut out his tongue is so that they can't they can't speak, they can't make incantations and whatnot. But the other reason, the unofficial reason for that, probably so that he can't do that little tongue thing that May does in Scarface. I can't demonstrate that for you because I don't think I can do that on YouTube. But it's funny nonetheless. So, cut back to the modern day. And when I say the modern day, I mean like 1920s Egypt, pretty much. Because you got Brendan Fraser as Vic O'Connell, and he's over there with a bunch of the guys that dig site in Hamanoptera, which only appears because of the sun glints of the gas of Venus, which is kind of weird because they only do that trick once in the movie, that's it. But he's also accompanied by Benny Gabor, by Kevin O'Connor. Well, Kevin J. O'Connor must have been like a sale for O'Connor and O'Connell's. Now, remember when I made reference to my mother's godmother and godfather in the This Is Halloween video? Well, it turns out that this guy looks the spitting image of their son, Vito. Every time I see this guy, I would think of Vito, even though he's a lot more braver and a lot more civilized, a lot more respectable than Benny is. But it's really funny that he looks like him. We'll focus on it, don't know lies. So, we see first off that Benny's a little chicken shit. That every time he runs with like a little bastard. Even though he's paid by the foreign leaders along with Rick to be there and protect wherever he's protecting. By the way, I love whenever they mark off the territory of the mummy in this movie. They always use a gaping mouth, a face with a gaping mouth in the sand. That's very cool. Really like the way they always put the character like whenever they have Anubis, the death god in Egyptian mythology, they always have like you always hear in the background like little cackles of real jackals. So eventually, our this bed comes in the picture we're all black, and he's supposed to be like the pretty boy leader of a band of protectors of the spot called the Magi. Not the Magi from the Japanese folktale, but the Magi. Which, I don't know if that's real, I think or not. But anyway, they have to they have to protect it from outside intruders. And you think that these people are gonna be bad guys because we're all black and black clothes equal bad guys. So anyway, they say that Rick O'Connell can be set free and go home. Let the desert kill him. Because of all the and stuff. Much like Trump did during his recent Coachella rally. Let the desert take them. Let them get their own right home. So he gets captured by, he's held in prison by Warden Gad Hassan. That'd be Mr. Djali. And, he's, kind of cracks and jokes and stuff, about Evelyn tried to bargain him into letting her go free and helping her out, finding Hamanatra. Again, it's very quite weird that he's like the big boss of the jail over there, but he's not too particularly bright. For example, he gets that way by Evelyn in her bidding war for O'Connell, and he ends up later on when there's a fire on a big boat that they're all on. He ends up going. O'Connell says, "We should all go get help," and not again. I'm coming for that again. So he jumps over the edge with O'Connell. So, and then he died when he tried to harvest the scar beetles for himself, and he ends up getting one nestled in his foot. Then it crawls up to his brain, eats his head from the inside out. In a very funny way, it crushes his own skull against a wall inside the pyramid. Which, by the way, our this bay is supposed to be like all knowledgeable about the creatures and whatnot, and battling them and all that. But yeah, he's always surprised that there's secret passages in the pyramids. So anyway, I find out that what's the name? Evelyn is like a big library. Like she says, "I'm proud of what I am. I am a librarian." And you hear all the librarians and they pop out and say, "Yay, good for you, good for you, good for you." But her boss is played by Eric Very. The Terrence Bay is his name. I think maybe it's like coincidence that he's really the artist Bay in this movie, but I don't know, it's spelled differently. So anyway, he's like the leader of the Magi. It's one of the secrecy and all that. But he's more of an undercover boss. But there's little hints that he's really trying to keep the secret. Because they burned the map by accident, and Evelyn and his brother Jonathan, which I know that they're supposed to have accents from Great Britain and all that, but I think that they have two different accents from two different parts of the country. Maybe you guys confirm that, me or not. And then you got Jonathan Hyde. He was from Jumanji and a few other movies too. He plays an archaeologist. So anyway, they all go on like a little adventure into Egypt, into the desert to find the mummy Imhotep and find treasure within with a bunch of American guys. Yay! And I also like the way they always say that when they're in trouble, the Americans will shoot first, shoot a whole hell full of bullets, and then they'll ask the question later. Yep, that's American right there. That's our American way first. We shoot 1,000 bullets, then ask the few question later on. And we're damn proud of it too. So yeah, they think bloody Americans. So I also like the way it's comedy between Benny and Rick, because he says, after a bunch of the pirates come onto the boat, try to take it over, the Magi, they try to destroy the boat, the people trying to resurrect Imhotep, and they jump overboard, and Benny and Rick can't go over there, and he said, they shout across the river, look, Rick, I got all the horses. Then Rick said, yeah, but looks like I'm on the right side of the river. And that's so funny. Because mostly, from what I gathered, the first movie was like a true horror movie. But this one is more of a horror action movie with comedy and some romance thrown into it. Which is a welcome addition, I gotta say. So they show up and race over to Harmony Drive, which again is by an optical illusion by the sun. And then they show they show the guys all going into Harmony Drive. And then the American and Rick's group decide to, join forces in different parts at least to try to find the Book of the Dead, the Book of Life later on, and to try to find the mummy, the big tamale, and they find him, and I think the mummy, the actual mummy itself, when you first find it, is a real prop, with the scarecrow shells. But then later on it becomes a CGI the thing. And I like it. I really like it. I also like the way every time Imhotep devours somebody, he restores parts of himself gradually. See, parts of his flesh become solid again, and see parts of his organs come back to itself. Although I would really like to see what would happen if he were able to launch parts of his body out, like in the zombie. That would be cool. Although it would be very gory. So anyway, the American people, they take the jars, containing Moon's organs and whatever when she was mummified. He didn't like that. He wants her intact when he resurrects her using Evelyn's soul. Her soul. By I mean. So then they end up fighting they end up, he ends up roaring at O'Connell. O'Connell ends up roaring back at him, and then plug him with bullet shells, a few shotgun shells. And it's really kind of funny that as he resurrects himself, he takes parts of the human body into himself, which is really funny because one of the guys that he takes, the first victim of him, is the guy that has glasses on his eyeballs. So when he does that, what we're all thinking about is that when he took the eyes, the mummy should have needs glasses too. Unless it's kind of like a weird incantation spell, but he got his magic power to heal the eyes. So that was really funny. So then the other guys escape with the treasures, with each of the jars of Anakremu's parts, and the mummy breaks out of his jail just like a hand going up, kind of Terminator hands, like reaching up. And this is actually good. I like the way in the thing they had traps like Indiana Jones. This movie actually reminded me a lot of Indiana Jones in both the time period and the outfits and the booby traps too. So then they have the mummy, taking on Benny, being like a translator, because like Benny says, it's better to be at the right hands of the devil than in his path. I don't know, Vice President Mike Pence probably wish that were true right about now. So anyway, they show him traveling by sandstorms, and yet execute the sandstorm music. So anyway, they show this guy transforming himself into a giant sandstorm with his face and everything. It's really cool. And it's so cool that became so iconic that they used this new 2017 Mummy movie, which I gotta give credit for that. Because there's no way now that when this movie came out like years ago, that they could do that with the effects back then. So congratulations for that. So now the mummy goes on a rampage to get the parts back and to reclaim his human form, and makes up with Evelyn. And as he kisses her, his mouth parts to kick in. So that's gonna be real gross. So anyway, then they go to Cairo, and this is really fun because every time and when type of close by, a biblical plague happened. You got flies. You got hail come from the sky. Blood, liquids turn red, water in the blood, and it's very unpleasant for everyone involved, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know if that went really gels too good because the Bible was written in Hebrew and then Greek and all that. So I don't know if that coincides with the mummy, because you don't want to have religion mixed in with a horror story about a mummy trying to resurrect his girlfriend for a little Snoop. So anyway, they show this, and he's the one thing that he's afraid of is cats. Why does it have to be cats? But the reason for that is that because cats are the guardians of the underworld. Until he's fully restored, that's the only thing he fears. Now, the thing is that, Carl says, look who it is. The mummy looks and he's holding the cat, and the cat hits that. The cat must know that the mummy is dead. So then it's going out in like a big tornado of its face like this. That's really cool. Also really cool that he can actually morph his body into a keyhole by using chains, like the same man from Marvel Comics. So anyway, then you see all the then it comes time for the mummy to kidnap the girl, get her into the chamber to sacrifice her to become actual moon again. So you see him resurrect into his mummy priest, and then you see him you see him try to resurrect the princess again. And it's funny because before that, he showed a big wall of sand covering everything. She's got a very good complexion for someone that was just in the sandstorm by transporting. I would like to see someone make a cut of the movie with him with Imhotep and the others falling in the in the sandstorm and the tornado spout there, whatever you call it. But with the sound of Mario's whistle from Mario 3, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. So then Ludwig gets help from a World War I pilot called Winston, who ends up dying in the ensuing battle. And it's him getting his hold up by Imhotep in a sandstorm. And you see him all of a sudden with this huge face in like this sandstorm, like, I'm gonna eat you now. I'm gonna eat you now. And he does. And it makes the plane go crazy and not get air in the intakes. So, Jonathan is scared when he right on the wing of the plane. Artist Bay's having the time of his life. I mean, it's very funny that the hard warrior is having fun time. By the way, I love the way Terrence Bay ends up getting killed by the sacrifice himself with those Emotep followers, with the Trump supporters. Emotep followers. And it's very kind of funny the way he died. He died swinging his curved sword like typical stereotypical Arab people, but yet there's time for him to get into the tour with O'Connell and the others to keep. He's doing that to be a martyr. So anyway, now this is the problem I see. It's for this because Emotep wants O'Connell dead. That's pretty clear at this point. The rune is to keep it planned on track. But yeah, at the same time, he just does the sand thing, the sand wall, and the sand storm in the guy's face too. And he swallows a plane up whole. If I were in charge of that, I would just have all of that. Plus, I would have boulder being along such a plane, or I would have spikes coming out from the ground. That would have been something nice. That probably got good and blew up too. Michael Bay that shit. So anyway, everyone kisses him and it distracts him enough that it makes the sandstorm dissipate and kills Winston in the process. And the guys salute him as he dies because he always wanted to die, from his slate with his warblades in heaven. So anyway, it's come time for resurrection time for X and the Moon. And X and the Moon is still a mummy, surrounded by the mummy priests. And I like the way that the other things are pretty much pretty weak in comparison to the real mummy. But the thing is that why didn't Emotep give them together durability spell? But why make them so weak? Why make them so pathetic? Why make them so that they can crumble out with the slightest brush? And later on, we find out that there are even more elite versions of the mummy soldiers with like spears and knives and those more curved blade swords. And they got little makeshift shields too. Why couldn't Emotep summon those guys? They could easily wipe the floor with O'Connell's body or Johnson's body. But nope. They take the floor here so that Johnson can command them into killing Evelyn, killing X and the Moon. This nation would be so much better if the mainstream media were to cover up more mummy on mummy violence, because they kill lots of their own kind too. So yeah, I enjoyed it. The more agile, more aggressive thing ever. Garden Variety Mummy, and he looked a little more adorable too, even though they're pretty pathetic. I like when the mummy guy crushed himself because of O'Connell trying to reach for the sword but can't reach it. And so he got reach for the ancestor of thinking the ancestry to grab the sword for him. And he grabbed the arm of that little mummy nugget and he flipped the sword at the guy and crushes his head that way. And I just love this action stuff. I also love the way Action Moon's spirit resembles that of the Wraith from Harry Potter. Yeah, I should say that when in the first part when Imhotep tried to resurrect Action Moon, he was injured by the Pharaoh's bodyguards after he had killed the guy. So anyway, they show up that Johnson can't pronounce his own word in Egyptian to where Evelyn can read Egyptian or to translate from as manifest, whatever that means. So that will be a joke for the next movie too. That will carry over. But I also like the way they have Action Moon fighting with Evelyn, because God knows that we can't have the O'Connell fighting a woman mummy, and we have to have the elite guards fighting with her. And it's funny that when she do turn her at Jonathan's command, like she's like a little deer in headlights, like, oh no, I'm gonna die, aren't I? And it's like she didn't even get a chance to be resurrected again. She was killed again by the mummy guards. Which begs the question, why couldn't he just try again? Why couldn't he just try again to get someone to be resurrected again? I guess we'll have to wait for the next movie. So anyway, they do this. There's more action scenes there. And then they open the book of life, or the book of life, and then they take away his immortality, his soul, which is something that I like. You could use that idea for Golden Jr. in the third one when we get the Zone. So that they take away his muscle using a chariot. Yeah, I guess Jeremiah Nubis or something. Which is real cool. And then he stabs him with a sword. O'Connell just stabs him with a sword in the stomach. We never actually see the wound. And Imhotep is kind of stupid for just walking up to O'Connell, not realizing there's a mob been stripped away from him. So, yeah, that's the way it ends. And he goes into the resurrection pool and just dies. Then the whole temple just goes down into the sand. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of stupid that the Egyptians don't want people to rob this shit. All the treasure and other things too. Benny was trying to steal the treasure, and he was free too, but he had to go back for one more bag of stuff. Even though and keeps trying to double cross Rick in this movie. Rick still tries to help him out at the falling place. And I like the way when he gets trapped in the big treasure room where he gets all the treasure he wants, but he's trapped in it with armored scary beetles. And the light source ends up getting crushed too. Oh yeah, flame thing too. When they find out about the way it's lit up, kind of like it Indiana Jones when the movies Contra shoots a random spot in the mirror and makes it all light up. We just very random from one mirror guys to another mirror. The red light goes to another mirror and then another one on top of that. So it's very coincidence, but it gets it right the first shot. Literally. So Benny's over there with the torch and he's like trying to wake up with these scary beetles. So afterwards his light dies out. It's like you hear him screaming, getting alive by these army of beetles that are hungry. And it's really kind of poetic that he died in the treasure room at everyone's warning. So everything gets crushed. And then Eric gets bathed alive after going headfirst into a pile full of mummies with a big machine gun that he badly carries into the place and starts killing mummies left and right. So everything's all happy and gay and everything as the heroes go off into the sunset riding camels and with a mountain full of treasure that Benny got. Thank you, Benny. This movie was awesome. This movie is really great. And I'm just sorry I never got to show the actual DVD, but DVD is just plain red text over a plain background. So yeah, this movie is real awesome. It's very action oriented, with a few bits of comedy in there. There's a mystery to it too. Indiana Jones puzzle solving to do in there. It's just an overall good film. I highly recommend it. I thank you for watching my review of 1999 Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and Jonathan Hanna and Rachel Weisz, among others. I give this video my appreciation for the month of October, of Halloween, October 2024. I give my appreciation to approval. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more of my videos and such, you can always like, comment, and share my videos, or you can subscribe to my channel. Or if you want, you can always contact me for any future information or show content or video content by using my cell phone number at 631-707-3707. You can find me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PNelsonPro. Also, my email is at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute everyone that made this movie, full of horror, romance, and comedy in there. And I like the way he even said, goodbye, Ben. Even though he begs them multiple times, they're still friends somewhat. And I also like the way he's always been hitting on, not hitting on, negatively talking about the warden that wanted him dead. He keeps hitting him with ropes and all that stuff. Like, minor stuff. And that's very funny. But I salute you guys like that thing. And, peace out, my little ghouls and goblins. And I'll see you in the next one. Aloha, all you girls and guys in Ancient Land.